Hey guys, and welcome to another top 10 video with Ginger Ninja Gamer. Alright guys, so today we have my top 5 Pokemon types. These are just the types that I like to use usually, just my favorites, where a lot of my favorite Pokemon come from. And yeah, so that'll be fun. I really love playing Pokemon games, and that's really it. They're really fun, and so let's get started. Alright, so number 5, the Fire type. Now, the Fire type is my favorite starting type, and I normally pick the Fire starter on pretty much every game that I played. My first starter in Gen 1 was Charmander, like a lot of people's, but still, I've always been a Fire fan. I picked Emboar, Tepig, and I picked Chimchar, I picked Torchic, I picked Totodile in Gold, but still, it's because Totodile is one of my favorite starters. But yeah, so those are really awesome. I love fire types. They're fun to use, and they're just my favorite type. They have a lot of good matchups. I like fighting. Fighting is pretty good with fire, but it's a little bit overused at this point. But it doesn't matter. It's still all good. Alright, now let's move on to number 4, the Dragon type. Dragon types used to be completely OP, and I loved it. I loved the Dragon type. It had the most diversity out of any, because we had like Dragon and Ground and Dragon and Flying, and now we have lots of dragons. Dragons are just really awesome. With Fairy type, they did get nerfed, but still, they're still really awesome, and Mega Charizard X is pretty awesome as a Dragon type, and I'm really happy that he got that. Now, number 3, Ice type. Ice type, honestly, I don't think I go any game without using either an Ice type or an Ice type, like either secondary or a Pokemon that learns Ice type moves. These right here are some of my favorite Pokemon. So yeah, they're really awesome. I love the cold. So that's rather than hot, even though I know I picked fire as my number 5 choice, but still I love the cold even better. So, and I love Articuno, which is one of my favorite legendaries as well, so that's why number 3 is Ice. Now, number 2, Fighting type. Fighting type is really awesome. Fighting type is like the human kind of Pokemon, and sorry about that if you had some sort of glitch or something. It looked like it did, but yeah, it's most human. They're just really awesome. I love psychic and fighting together, which is really awesome. I always use a fighting type no matter what generation, pretty much. I use, on my first playthrough of, I think, Red, the first time I played first gen, I used a Hitmonchan, I believe, and so I really like him. Machamp is really awesome. I love him. I've always loved Machamp. Just 4 arms. I don't know. He's really awesome. He was cool in the anime when I used to watch that, and that was That was all good. In the first movie, that one guy, he had a Machamp, which I was like, wow, what is that Pokemon? That Pokemon's awesome. I want one of those. So I've always admired Machamp. He's pretty awesome. And now, number 1, we have Ghost type. Now, Ghost type is the creepiest of all the Pokemon, which is awesome. Actually, I really like this, and there's not very many Ghost types, which makes it all the more awesome. There's Ghost and Fire with Chandelure. We have Ghost and Poison with Gengar, and then we have Mega Gengar, which is awesome. We have the Spiritomb, or Spiritomb, whichever you prefer to call it by, who has no weakness at all, being, well, except now Fairy, but blah. I think so. If I'm wrong, please correct me on that, but yeah, whatever. And then we have the Shedinja, which has Wonder Guard, which I really like him. I've always liked him. And then we have Garatina, the awesome dragon ghost. Wait, no. Yeah. Well, Garatina, whatever. He looks like a dragon, but yeah. Also, man, I can't even talk, apparently. I don't know. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. This is a pretty short video, but I wanted to get a top 5 out at least, if not a top 10. So for this week, I got this. I'm working on some new stuff as well for top 10s. But yes, I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe and all that. And sayonara, arigato.